We've got a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Wildcats will kick this away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Iowa State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Beck. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score. The Wildcats offense out there for their first possession. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front seven has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that second level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back, or it could be a long day. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And they'll give it to the back. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, That's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays and try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they try to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Catch made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Becht. The receiver grabs it. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
3rd down play for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. The Cyclones pick up enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Becht. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a target, and it's complete. The Wildcats simply cannot get their defense off the field here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Here he goes. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Gives it to the back. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Play action here on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Wildcats will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try the option play here. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Becht. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target, caught. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Becht. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to throw it again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Cyclones looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
That makes the score Iowa State 21, Kansas State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Shoots to get past a man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence, and he could have a monster day for you.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0.
That makes the score Iowa State 28, Kansas State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Grab by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. To throw, it's Becht. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. Throws out the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run called. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cyclones!
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0.
That makes the score Iowa State 35, Kansas State 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's a designed quarterback keeper. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He gets loose. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Over the middle, it's Brown. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brown. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half is a handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Bradley. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the run, it's Edwards. And And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Back to throw. It's Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Iowa State 35, Kansas State 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Becht. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's going to hand this off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Cyclones looking to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh, boy, did they catch a break.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown.
Returner brings it out to the 16.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
First and 10.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Cyclones will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Salter. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
On the run, it's Hansen. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Townsend. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Becht. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Makes a quick grab. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now, 4th down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the Cyclones are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Becht. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
They break the huddle for third and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on third this drive. Looking to throw. It's Becht. There's contact on the throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Iowa State 48, Kansas State.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Running back with the football. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Sprout. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Design quarterback run. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now a carry here for the fullback. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got room to run. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Taking a deep shot here to the right, and it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. To throw, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Becht. The receiver makes the catch. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Gain of 5. 3rd down coming.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the Cyclones will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Pass caught, can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting, man. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Iowa State 51, Kansas State 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Grinding away on the ground. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets past the 35. He's in the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Mark down at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.